Hi everybody. Well, I decided to get up this morning and dust off the old Columbia BKT, uh, Columbia BKT Graphophone, of course. Um, and I've been searching for the past couple of hours since I've gotten up for things, selections that is, on disc and cylinder of interest to you folks. Going through my collection, archives, if you will, and I came up with this tune. It's in actually spectacular condition. It's George W. Johnson's The Laughing Coon. Many of you probably know George W. Johnson was the very first black recording artist, at least arguably the very first black recording artist. There are a number of black recording artists that go back quite a ways. Not the least, of course, was Burt Williams. And he goes back quite a ways. George Walker, of course, his early partner, go back quite a ways. But George W. Johnson goes back to the late 1800s as far as his recording. And he had a very catching laugh. And I'm sure that was recognized by people that knew him. And they probably said, hey George, why don't you, make a recording, and you sing good and your laugh is contagious. So here we are, over 100 years later, with George W. Johnson's cylinder records and disc records. He made a few disc records as well. He didn't make very many recordings. The Laughing Song, of course, which this one is not. I have that one, a couple copies of that one as well. But that's his most popular. That's his signature recording, in my opinion. But this is the Laughing Coon. It has his signature laugh. It's almost a gravelly laugh, like it's hard to explain, but it's a deep, what I call a gravelly laugh. Probably from making so many recordings, his laugh just got what I call gravelly. It just kind of sounds kind of loose, if you will. But it's very contagious. And if you don't smile after you hear one of George W. Johnson's laughing songs, including this one, it's unusual, because he's a lot of fun to listen to. This particular cylinder, as I mentioned in the beginning, is in outstanding condition. It's funny, I have probably 3 or 4 copies of The Laughing Coon and 3 or 4 copies of The Laughing Song by George W. Johnson on cylinder, and a lot of times they're whipped. The people that bought them just played the heck out of them. And of course, his laugh is loud, and the loud passages in any cylinder are going to get worn quicker than quiet, passages like violin solos and like that. But this particular one is in fantastic condition, and what I'm assuming, is that somebody bought this back in when it was new, say 1902, and took it home, tried it out, and said, "Bah, I don't like this." And they put it away carefully in a box and didn't play it again because it's in spectacular shape. Anyway, thanks for your patience with my sometimes lengthy introductions, but I hope you enjoy this. The Laughing Coon by George W. Johnson. Thanks for stopping in.
The Laughing Coon, sung by George W. Johnson, Edison record. Way down south on a wee back porch. Oh, Miss Blue, oh, Miss Blue, you hear me now? I'm quite a wiggly do. Goodbye, goodbye, I'm quite a wiggly do. Oh, goodbye, light of day. I am the happy laughing coon. Come out in the valley and look for the moon. The ducks play cards, the chickens drink wine, the monkeys grows on a large grapevine. Walk down low, all this blue. You leave me now, I was going away to leave you. Goodbye, goodbye, I was going away to leave you. Oh, goodbye, light of day. I am the happy laughing coon. Come out in the valley and look